Okay, this is why I am so afraid of this Haarp machine. Let me tell you about the Arctic methane. Okay, in all of human history, since the year 1750, all of our activities have released 3 gigatons. 3 gigatons of methane, which has been about half of the heating that we've had since the 1700s. Back then it was really cold. So what is about to be melted out of the Arctic, shallow Arctic Sea is 5,000 gigatons. So historically we have melted 3 and got a lot of warming from it. Well, in the East Siberian Arctic Shelf, which is only 100 feet deep, underneath that frozen sediment, there's 5 million years of methane stored that totals an estimated 5,000 gigatons. So just a small bit of warming will release this ticking time bomb, which will have temperatures on Earth, something that we can't even imagine. But the entire Earth will die if this 5,000 gigatons of methane is released. And the Haarp is used to drive warm, humid air from Alaska straight into the Arctic Circle. And this is a good example here on April 12th, 2014. This was a very powerful spinning low pressure. It was like literally a hurricane. And they used the Haarp transmitter to build a high pressure here to try to push it into the Arctic Circle. Well, it didn't work. So what they did was they heated the ionosphere here and created a downburst on top of this low pressure. And that paved the way for this stream of really warm, humid air straight from Hawaii is now going to central Alaska, into and even past the north coast of Alaska. Here's the jet stream map. And typical, as we have seen before, all winter long during this polar vortex, there's a loop of the jet stream that drags this warm tropical air clear up into the Arctic. And then it swoops, then they have an artificial high pressure here that swoops this icy Arctic air down into the central U.S. So everybody thinks, oh, there's no global warming. You're an idiot. Well, you know what? This game is not even about carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is nothing. Methane is a global warming gas 100 times worse, more powerful than carbon dioxide. So we are about to see the rapid melting of the Arctic seas. And you know, if we go back to this map, this is the most sensitive area right here, the East Siberian Arctic Shelf, the Laptev Sea. And look at this jet stream here, dragging warm water from the Caucasus, from Turkey, from Saudi Arabia, up into this incredibly sensitive area. This is not happening by accident. There are multiple Haarp transmitters, but the big offender that's got to be shut down is this Gakona, Alaska Haarp. If we don't shut this down, our planet is dead in 20 years. And I mean, the predicted temperature graph goes pure vertical. Once this methane starts to vent, the temperature goes straight up. No more gradual, slow increases. It's a hockey stick. And, you know, people will not even survive that long. So if our planet is dead in 20 years, you know, we should be thinking, how are we going to survive 10 years? That's a realistic thought if this event happens. And if Haarp stays operating like it has, then this is going to happen. This is going to happen quick. So go ahead and look at my polar vortex 2013-2014 winter video, and that explains what they did with the Haarp all winter long. Alaska did not have a winter. It was colder in Kansas than it was in Alaska. Okay, thanks for listening.